Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel about my tropical fruit trees. Today I'm going to tell you about my Australian finger lime. So this is my Australian finger lime. It is about 3.5 feet tall, maybe 4 feet now, from the soil level to the top of the tree. It's really done well, starting off in the same 3 or 4 gallon pots I've used for other plants I've had here until they were ready to repot. It was pretty well root bound whenever I moved it to this 128 quart pot, but it's really flourished well with watering about every other day as the temperature gets up into the 80s, and every 3 or 4 when it's dropped down on some of these cool June days. This one, unlike other citrus trees I have, the leaves on it are small, oblong, more oval shaped than some of the larger leaves you see on a lemon or lime or mandarin. But one thing that's really cool, these flowers are a little different than what you would see on those same other citrus trees. Instead of having a cluster of purple and white flowers that you may get, maybe 10 limes, lemons, whatever, you only get these in groups of 1. They're the same purple and white color, but the flowers themselves look different. They're a lot smaller. Normal citrus trees, I say normal, but the limes and lemons, their flowers start small and white and get some purple, and then they get really long in comparison to these. These stay small, and then they go from that size to almost immediately this small flower. They just open up as is. So they stay here for a little bit. You can start to see the finger lime in that one. What that'll look like is it'll start to turn into this green elongated shape. And some mealy bugs on here again. Have to spray it with some neem oil again. But this tree is not that old. It grew quickly once I moved it out into the actual sunlight, and it's probably doubled its size in about a year. But it was also overwintered inside in an east-facing window of my house. There's some more Australian finger limes. When I first purchased the tree, and I did a little research after that, I realized that these fruits can sell for about $60 a pound at that time. And I guess I see why now. I don't expect them to get very large, so it might take quite a few to amass an entire pound. One thing I also have noticed about all of my citrus trees is the ants seem to love them. I know they look like they're attacking mealybugs, but I don't ever really see them doing any damage to mealybugs. But they will climb all over these trees, all over the fruits, and never really do any damage that I can see. So it might just be the sweet smell, the mealybug waste that they're after. I don't know. But you'll see, here's a branch that this sprouted as soon as, or while it was inside before I moved it out. It grew really quick. It didn't really hardy up or thicken up until I got it outside, but it's quite a long branch. Everything slowed down out here. Everything gained some girth, and now it's flowering since I've moved it out about a month ago. So it's now mid-June, and I think we just had our last fairly cold drop. It got down to 52 or so last night. It didn't seem to affect anything. I didn't expect it would, but I have some other trees that are a little more sensitive. Here's some new growth on it. They come out these burgundy colored leaves, and those will harden up and turn green before too long. But it's got a nice canopy, a nice lots of shade to allow for intermittent light for these flowers to turn into fruits. And I'm hoping I can keep some mealybugs off and get to try one of these, because you can look it up too, but the fruit inside is actually kind of like a water bead filled with lime juice. And the entire lime itself is elongated and shaped almost, I'd probably compare it to a small pickle. but it's filled with those water beads, filled with lime juice, so I'll call them lime beads. It's supposed to be good on salads and other citrus enhanced foods. So anyway, there's my lime, or my Australian finger lime. I'll go to a banana next, one of my mini bananas, but that's it. Like and subscribe. Feel free to ask any questions, some of the things I've observed with growing this tree. So until next time.